Hey guys, it's KB.
And this is Rich.
And guess what we did?
We went to Anime Iowa.
We went to a convention.
Wonder where it was.
It was in Des Moines,
Des Moines, Iowa.
This was our first year ever attending Anime Iowa. Normally we would actually go to Anime
Midwest.
Shit, where am I going? Anime Midwest up in Rosemont near Chicago, but as you may or may not already know, Richard is an undertaker. Ooh, spooky.
So I had to work on that weekend, so
Anime Iowa was actually the weekend after, and he wasn't on call, so we decided, hey, why not?
Yeah, why not try something new?
Yeah, do something different. And we had a pretty good time, so
yeah.
if you want to hear all about it, stay tuned, and let's go. So, I have a problem.
Well, we got up fairly early, I thought.
Procrastinating is one of them. The second one is very much
misinterpreting or time management, I should say.
Yeah. So, we did not ever do a makeup test.
Or
try everything on.
Get into like
our costumes.
Outfits.
Yeah, and we did Papaco and Pee-Pee-Me. I will insert a picture here. And don't get me wrong, I loved these costumes, but we were not prepared at all.
No.
Because we did no test. So then I had to do not only, get ready and do like my makeup, but I had to do his makeup and our wigs. Our first panel was to be at noon, and so we were supposed to check in at least an hour before our panel, but then we also had to check in and get our vouchers to go get our free passes. So it hits like 11 and we're not ready.
No.
I don't even have a wig on at this point in time. I don't think.
No, we were like
and
literally
I'm
running.
freaking out because I'm like, we don't have our badges, we haven't checked in, I don't even know where we are going.
We don't even know where the convention center is.
Finally, we got everything down and we left the hotel at 11:35. Keep in mind that we have no idea where we are going. Not only to get to the convention center, but where in the convention center the programming department thing is, where registration is. I didn't know how long the lines are gonna be. My shoes were too big, so trying to walk in them was bad. I could just flip my shoes off and I was like, we got to go. Well, we made it to registration, so registration was like downstairs, and thankfully there were no lines at all. So that was nice because we were in a very big hurry. But it was kind of annoying that the people at registration, when we handed them, or at least the person that I was dealing with in pre-reg, when I handed them my little voucher thing, had no idea what it was or what I was talking about.
The lady who took mine was just like, okay, here's your badge.
Got back upstairs, found our paneling room fine, and we walked into a full room. I thought it was weird because the hobbies thing it
was like a bunch of circle tables with maybe 8 chairs around it or something like that, and so there was just a bunch of little tables instead of just a room full of chairs.
So everyone sat at tables, and then we still had our head table and our projector and everything, so that was all the same. But it was, instead of being just classroom seating, it was tabled seating, which is whatever, it's no big deal. But we walked in and I don't even think there was an empty seat in that room.
I know, because you're so cool.
It was intense. But our first panel that we ran was Forget This, I'm Using Hot Glue, which if you guys have been to any cons that we've presented panels at, I present the same panels pretty much at every convention. So
just a tweak here or there.
But that's one of my favorites. It's just all about how to make great looking cosplay, get down and dirty, not spend a lot of money or a lot of time, because we know that 1, I'm poor, and 2, I procrastinate to the week of, so I teach you how to do it too. But we had a lot of fun. It was a really good crowd. It was kind of weird though, the paneling at the convention was really spaced out. It was all staggered, so there wasn't anything going on in the in the room
after.
The hour before or after?
So it's you actually...
Or half an hour before and after?
Yeah, we had an actual hour block, and then like a full. It wasn't like just 50 minutes. It was actually an hour.
Yeah.
And then like 30 minutes after your panel, it was just
there
open
was nothing.
space.
Yeah. So it was weird because I mean my panels definitely ran a little bit short because I'm used to trying to fit them in basically like a 40 to 45 minute panel with 5 to 10 minutes for questions and then out at the 50 so you have time to pack up and get out and they have time to set up and get ready so they can start on time for like the next panel. But at this like I didn't have that, so our panels definitely ran a little bit shorter than I would have liked because I didn't really think to compensate for that looking at the schedule. But that was okay because it was kind of nice. We had a lot of time to take questions. I mean, we got the most questions probably in that panel out of the three.
I don't know. I thought the last one, or the armor making panel, had a lot of questions too.
Yeah.
But
it was nice because even, you know, a lot of times, you know, people might not ask questions in front of everybody else, but then when people start to leave, they'll come up to the table and ask questions or want to see like your props or touch your stuff, especially with my armor stuff. So it was nice that we didn't have to worry about really getting out of the room super fast, and we could take the time to really talk to everybody and not feel rushed. Yeah, not have to feel rushed. So that was really cool. So yeah, we had that panel from noon to 1, and then we had our makeup panel at 2, and that went really well.
I like the makeup one.
I like doing makeup, talking about makeup, using makeup. So, and then we had a few hours to go shopping and chill around.
They actually had a very big vendors hall.
Very large. For how small the convention actually ended up being, the like dealers hall was huge. Yeah. Which was I
like that.
One of my probably actually my very most favorite part about going to conventions is shopping in the dealer's room. So, and we're going to show you a haul of everything that we got at the end of this video. But yeah, we did a lot of shopping. Oh, and we got to bring our Wild Bill's cup that we got at Anime St. Louis back to this convention and got
free refills
for $5 for all day. We just had so much fun. We definitely wanted to do, because we knew Saturday that we were going to be super uncomfortable.
Yeah, so we wanted
in our Dragon Age stuff. So we wanted something that was just going to be really fun and easy to wear.
Yeah,
and
not
like more comfortable and not hot.
Serious at all.
Yeah, so we had fun just kind of like ditzing around and being stupid, and a lot of people really liked it, especially Richard with his just full beard and that like blue wig. He looked good. He looked pretty cute. So by the time we hit the foam panel, I was a little
ready to go.
I was ready to go back to the room. So it was kind of rough getting through that last panel, but it was fun. I think a lot of people learned a lot, and I always like getting to share my foam stuff with other people because I know how hard it can be to get started.
Yeah, it's like really intimidating to just start and just get comfortable with like what you're doing.
Yeah, and if you're wanting to learn foam smithing, you definitely want to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out when I finally post my armor making series. Competition day.
A long day.
Whew. So the nice thing was we had all our panels done and out of the way Friday.
So we didn't have to like worry about anything. Prejudging was at like
12:30.
12:30.
Prejudging at 12:30. So my favorite thing about being in our Dragon Age costumes, number one, I love Dragon Age. It's like my favorite thing in the entire world. So not only do I feel super cool when I'm in my little elf costume, but it's really awesome to see like
other
the spark that happens when people realize what Richard is. And if you don't know, he is
Hawk from Dragon
Age 2 in his warrior like final very fancy huge armor. And when people realize that he's Hawk, they freak out. And I love it. And I love connecting with other Dragon Age fans because you just anytime that you really feel a connection with someone else like in the same fandom, it's always really nice. But Dragon Age to me, like that's my like top tier. So we chilled in the dealer's room for a little bit, and then we went back to the room so we could take everything off and have a pee break.
A breather, because being in that is like so hot and sweaty.
Very hot, very uncomfortable. And then my costume, I'm also wearing like a full long sleeve, long legged leotard, so I can't pee in it.
And what people don't know about Hawk either is that I can't sit down, which is really awful on my legs.
So if we're gonna have to be in it, like the costumes for that long, we always try to schedule out a break so we can take everything off, use the bathroom,
recoup,
relax, and cool down for a little bit, and then fix and adjust anything that we need to as well. Because we did have a strap that kept wanting to pop off.
Yeah.
That we had to fix. And then we got back into costume and headed back for run through. And we didn't even do an actual run through.
Yeah.
First of all. And second of all, we had to be there at like 5. And it didn't start until 7:30.
Yeah.
And we just stood there like most of the time, which was okay because we got to meet some super cool people, and if you guys are watching this, know that I love you. And I'm so glad that I met you guys. But it was nice getting to actually talk with the contestants. That's always my favorite part, is getting to meet the other people and talking about how you made your stuff, and just meeting new friends through competition. But if we weren't actually doing a run through, to sit there for 2.5 hours.
Yeah, we were just kind of like, let's get this
especially
thing
for
going.
competition, when a lot of the people are in costumes that you can't sit down, or you are very uncomfortable, or you can't move in, or they're heavy. That's just a lot of strain on your contestants, and that was kind of frustrating. And then we had the actual competition, so that it went pretty well. The only thing is they started our audio, I wanted them to start it
right when they were reading it instead of after they read it, so it kind of
but they didn't start it until he got on stage, which was kind of awkward. But like I said, we didn't do a full run through, so it was hard to coordinate everything. Yeah. We did win an award.
Yeah,
let's go to that first. So they did all their judges' choice awards first, and then they did best in each category. But then for craftsmanship, they decided to give a runners up, or a second place for beginner, intermediate, and so we competed in journeyman. And to be fair, journeyman's usually
the most popular.
Yeah, there's usually the most contestants in that category, just because it is the intermediate. And of course, master class is a hard class too, but I think journeyman is almost harder to compete in, just because there's so many more people
going against,
and you never know. And there was a lot of really good competition there was some really nice costumes, some really awesome stuff, but we actually ended up taking the runners up, or second place award in our division, which is first place loser, but that's okay. We still got recognized, which is always nice. And like I said, there was some tough competition, and it is hard when you're I'm a competitive person, and you're putting work that you're really proud of out there for people to judge. But you have to remember, if you are someone who is competing as well, or thinking about competing, that it is art, so opinions are subjective. Every judge is going to look for something different, or prefer something different.
Yeah, exactly.
And it is partially their opinion on what they like better, what they think better, which costumes maybe are from a fandom that they like
better
too. So and it's hard to, how do you judge a handmade ball gown against a full set of armor? There's such different
apples and oranges.
But let's get to the most important part of the video, the haul. So I feel like I didn't get that much stuff.
You got a decent amount.
But I feel like I spent a lot of money at this convention in particular.
I literally just bought 2 t-shirts.
I used to never buy prints, but now I've been buying a lot of prints. But I'm very particular. I'm very picky about the prints that I buy. I love supporting artists. I feel like I always try to spend my money more so in the artist alley to support artists rather than vendors, and on regular merch.
Yeah, because
I try to buy artist made merch too. So we'll start with.
Start with me. I literally.
We'll start with Rich, because he only bought 2 things.
I just bought a t-shirt from what was her things on the back.
Generation Monster.
Yep.
We'll leave links for
our merch and prints and things like that.
Yeah, all the artists. I think I have the info for almost all of them. So I will leave those linked below if you want to check out the artists who did any of the merch if you like it. So.
And then I got a JoJo t-shirt. I don't know if
you can read it backwards. It says, your next line is, I love your shirt.
It's beautiful.
He's
amazing. Beautiful.
He is the best JoJo. He is my bae. So. You know what's funny though is you were wearing that shirt out a few days ago, and a guy literally was like, "I love your shirt," and I was like,
"Nani?"
That's what it says. So let's get into my prints. So I got 3 prints from, I don't know. It just says AK. I'll try to find the name. I'll leave it linked below.
Yeah, we probably have the cards.
But I got 3 prints from them, and they have these really cute chibis. These are from Inuyasha. So we got my boy and my girl. So
Kikyo?
Really
is that Kikyo?
No! Kikyo! Yeah, if you guys didn't know, I think I talked about this in some of my live streams, but when I was working on Hawk, I watched a lot of Inuyasha. So I've become very partial to Inuyasha. So I saw those and they were so cute. And then I did actually buy a 3rd print from them. And it is Sabrina from the
Chilling
Netflix.
Adventures?
Yeah, the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. The new reiteration of Sabrina. So if you haven't seen that.
It's creepy.
It's in a good way though. It's different. But I like it.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
Yeah.
I do recommend it, so check it out if you haven't seen it. And then I got a few like bigger prints. So this one is from Nick Miner, and this is my girl Daenerys. See her with all her dragons.
There's 3.
There's 3 of them. Hashtag spoilers for the last season, so which I have a lot of feelings about, but. You know, they did my girl dirty. That's alright, because now I have her immortalized in this beautiful print. So, thank you, Tim, for that. And then, this is from Teriyaki Weasel. And so, ever since I've been playing the, the Pokemon, what's the new one? Oh, Let's Go.
Let's Go.
Let's Go. Pokemon Let's Go, which I love because I am such a little casual, I guess you could say, when I play video games. So, especially Pokemon. So I really like that. It's like easier, and I like the catching system, and I really enjoy it. But I fell in love with Bulbasaur during this game because when it walks behind you, it's like, it's the cutest thing I have ever seen. So Bulby is like my new favorite thing. Bulby. So I had to get this print. And you can see it's Bulbasaur, and then there's all sorts of other like little bug Pokemon and little mushrooms and in the forest, and Bulby is just so happy and just a precious little baby, and I love it. Love it so much. But this last one is my favorite because I'm a little biased. So this is my other bae. I have a lot of them. And it's Garrus from Mass Effect. And he is so great. And this art is just beautiful. And this is by Rain Arc. Rain Arc?
Yep.
Rain Arc? I don't know. But his art was amazing.
Yeah,
unfortunately,
it's really good.
I am kind of disappointed that this was really the only print from any kind of fandom that I'm into. He had like a lot of other stuff, but nothing was really anything that I'm into other than this. And I really contemplated getting the really big print for like $60. But I ended up just going with a smaller one. So I love it. It's great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Richard was giving me such a hard time because he doesn't understand the alien love. My intergalactic love.
For Garrus.
For Garrus.
But everybody. It's not even just like a single group of people. Like, it's literally everybody who plays Mass Effect. They're just like, I love Garrus.
Yes,
like, they all romance
so great.
Garrus. And
he's
I'm like,
so great.
I'm like, well, he's an alien.
So?
I don't know. I've never played, so I can't judge.
It's so good. And then I got this little lanyard. And it is Pokemon. It's got little cute, like, chibi Pokemon on it. All pastel. So that's really cute. So I've been using that for my keys. Mm-hmm. And then I got this acrylic keychain.
Of Shield Hero.
The Shield Hero.
Nafumi.
Yeah, and it's double-sided. So there's side 1 and then side 2. He looks so brooding. I love him. We are gonna eventually...
Spoilers.
Do Shield Hero costumes. So hopefully those will be done for Zap in January. They're not next on my list, but they are on the list. And then I got this I love it so much. So I'm actually not really a huge fan of the Avengers, but I have always loved X-Men and I've always loved Spider-Man. So Tom Holland as Spider-Man is like my favorite. And so they have, oh, there's like a little something on here. I've been wanting one of these like keychains that
you can wrap your headphones
around them and they look all tied up. And so I finally found one that I liked, and this has my headphones on it, so you can kind of see what it looks like with the headphones. But it is Spider-Man all wrapped up there, and he's gorgeous, and I love it. So I have my headphones on there, which is nice because I can put it on like my keys and stuff. Whoops.
And then drop it.
And like take it to work or whatever. So when I'm on break, you know, you have your headphones with you and stuff. So that's pretty cool. And then
cute, though.
The last thing I got in the artist alley was this mug, and it's got
little Yuri,
and then Victor on the other side, and then it's got the pink. It also came in blue, but I like the pink better. And in this house we stand victory, so. And she had lots of other really cute mugs too.
I know a lot of them were getting sold out too.
Yeah. The Sailor Moon one I really liked too, and I thought about getting, but this one was definitely my favorite. So, and I have used it several times, so very exciting. Loved her stuff. And then the only thing I bought actually like from a vendor was this jacket.
Zip up hoodie.
Jacket.
Zip up hoodie.
And it is Connor's jacket.
From Detroit Becoming Human.
I love it so much. I actually didn't even see it. Richard saw it and he was like, Kelsey. Like,
I'm surprised you didn't buy that yet.
Yeah, and so I snatched it up. And I mean, it's all just like screen printed on and everything. It's not like crazy.
I know, but it's not going to peel or fade or anything.
Yeah, because it's
really
like sublimated on. Yeah, there's like the front of it, and it's got the hood and everything, and it's actually pretty nice material, so definitely something I'll use once it starts getting cooler outside.
Yeah,
so.
Not like 90 degrees outside, so.
Very, very, very cute. So not something like I would I wouldn't use this to cosplay with or anything, but definitely cute to wear.
Represent your fandom.
Yeah, I love Detroit Become Human, and if you haven't played it, you should check it out. So, and then we also, there was a booth outside. They had all sorts of little like organizations and clubs for I think like local colleges and stuff, like anime clubs and things like that. But there was a table. I don't know the name of the organization. I'll try to find it and leave it down below if you're wanting to donate as well. But it was, they help LGBTQ plus youth by giving safe spaces and things of that sort in local schools in Iowa.
And I know that they were trying to sign a petition to stop the
conversion therapy in Iowa, which we're not. I mean, I'm not in Iowa.
We would sign, but our signatures don't mean anything in Iowa.
But I did give them a pretty hefty donation. They were pretty shocked, but hey, I have a full-time job. I can spend money. And I got a flag. So they didn't even have any more of these flags, and someone at the table next to him was like, oh, here, take this, and I'll just get one when you restock, and that was really nice. So I did get a flag and a button, but I don't have the button here. So that was exciting, and it's always nice to help out an organization that you believe in and is a really good cause. So like I said, I'll try to leave a link below, so if you're wanting to give them a donation, you can do that as well. If you want to hear more about the conventions that we attend in the future or to watch our tutorials that we mentioned earlier, make sure that you subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on our new upcoming content. You can also follow us on social media, which will also be listed down below. Bye!
Bye!